All right, everybody. Looks like the clock has rolled over to 10 o'clock. So on tap tonight, we have got a couple of things. We've got a full 8-box inner case of Totally Certified Basketball. That's 2017-18 Totally Certified Basketball. You will see on the screen right now there are roughly 8 teams available. Am I counting that right? I think it says 8. If you're interested in any of those teams, that's the total price. That includes shipping. If you're interested in more than one of those teams, we could talk about making a little bit of a deal on that. The other little housekeeping note here, these products both come out this upcoming Wednesday, the 20th. That's one case of 2017 Optic Football, one case of 2017 Bowman's Best Baseball. Those are both random team breaks, so you won't know what team you're going to get until the time of the break, and we'll let random.org sort that out for us. The Optic Football is $35 a team. The Bowman's Best is $37 a team. Once again, that includes shipping and all of that. If anyone's interested in that, you can let me know now by way of chat, or you can let me know by way of eBay messages if you're watching this later on a delayed broadcast. And you probably noticed I went live a little bit early tonight, and that's going to be the case going forward most of the time. If there are teams available for sale and or we're talking about doing some of these random breaks, I will be going live sometimes ahead of the scheduled start time, but I won't actually start the recording and the break itself until the scheduled start time, in case you're worried about missing out, that kind of thing. So... all right, guys, so here we go. 8 boxes of 2017-18 Panini Totally Certified Basketball. This is a full inner sealed case, break number 2. Our eBay end date is tonight, December 15th. Our live stream schedule also tonight, Friday the 15th at 10 o'clock Eastern. Our team names are on the left, winning bidders across from it on the right-hand side. Anything you see there that says no bids buyback, those are all the orphan teams, unloved, unwanted. Nobody wants them. And nobody even wanted them after the fact tonight at a little bit of a discounted price with the shipping thrown in free, making it a little bit of a discounted price. But nobody wanted them, so they're going to hang out here with me. That's assuming any cards come out for them, which probably there will be some, at least base if nothing else. And looks like I've managed to hit the camera and all of that. Shipping on this stuff, there's a possibility that I can get a little of this out tomorrow, but that's a small possibility. Probably the more likely scenario would be something like Monday. Oh, I see you guys. Some of you have jumped in. Maybe the chat was just delayed popping up on my side. I see a couple of you have jumped in asking about some teams. Adam, if you want the Rockets, that is fine. If you could do me a favor, and I tell you what, Adam, I'll just send you, you bid with me all the time, so I've got your email address, and I will just invoice you for those after the break, if that's okay with you. And let me change the camera focus. I always forget to do that, set those boxes in there, and then it messes up our lighting. You're going to see the background go out of focus. That is intentional. That's because I want to be able to look at the cards up more closely without a bunch of zooming in and out. So we kind of go through that all the time. And then, Daniel, you're looking for a price for all the other teams besides the Rockets, which Adam's going to take. Is that right? Let me get that view back up so we could look at... Let me write down that this is going to be Adam. So that would leave us 30, 40, 50, 60, 75 as listed, Daniel. So what if we, if you bought all the rest of the ones that are left, obviously Adam's taking the Rockets. Instead of 75, knock another 10 off and do 65 for the lot of them. And again, that would include shipping and everything. So let me know, Daniel, if you want those or not while I'm starting to cut the plastic off of some of this stuff. You can let me know what you want to do with that. basically in each one of these boxes, we're going to find 40 cards. It's five cards pack, 8 packs a box, so 40 cards a box. And we'll find 1 autograph and 1 memorabilia per box on average. You guys know Panini's little on average deal. That just means basically that... Did I forget and leave you on that other view? I did, didn't I? I'm sitting there cutting the wrappers off of that, and I left you on the wrong view, didn't I? Let's switch back over. I forgot that I had done that. Okay, Danny, that sounds good. I will, let me jump over here, and I'll put you in here. I don't know why I called you Danny. I know you go by Daniel. I'm sorry. I just, for some reason, I just whipped out there and called you Danny. So... But that's all right. So, Daniel, that will give you the Hawks, the Nets, the Grizzlies, the Heat, the Pelicans, the Raptors, and the Wizards. And I will send you... I'm going to do it after the break, though, with Daniel, if that's cool with you. After the break, I will send you over a PayPal money request. $65 for all of those, and then Adam, I will send you yours, $10 for your Rockets. And that way we don't have to wait for me to try to sort through and pull out everybody's email and go through all that, which some nights I do, but tonight, I don't know. I just figure, I know both of you guys bid with me quite a bit, so I don't think we have to worry about doing it after the fact. I need to figure out a way to do it quicker. Like if I could figure out how to do it faster while we were live streaming, I would just stop and do it. But every time I try to do it, it seems like it takes me forever. By the time I get the email address and find it and get it cut and pasted and da-da-da, so on and so forth. All right, so we are ready to start opening our packs, and I keep hitting, you know, half the time I'm not even hitting the camera. What I'm hitting is the cord. But when you hit the cord, it changes, it moves the camera itself, which is kind of weird, but that's what it does. So if we have one of our hits replaced by a Panini Rewards point card in here, that Rewards point card will then be given out by way of random.org to one of the teams. And sometimes we find them and sometimes we don't. You just never know what you're going to get. I always prefer to have the hits. I think most of us do, but sometimes they do stick us with the rewards points. First hit is Jarrett Allen for the Nets, and where did I lay my... Let me get a new pack of sleeves over here. Give me one hot second. And we'll just sleeve these up as we go along. So Daniel, you have a hit already right off the bat with one of the teams you picked up here in chat with the Jarrett Allen. We'll find a bunch of the purple inserts. They're for the most part not numbered. Occasionally we find some numbered things. There's the mighty insert Dennis Smith Jr. for the Mavericks. Karl Anthony Towns certified mail insert. We'll find quite a few of special deliveries and certified mails and all that kind of stuff as we go along. And next out for the Mavericks, little Harrison Barnes fabric of the game. That does not appear to be numbered. Zizic to 99. Russell Westbrook priority mail. Nice little Mike Conley camo to 25. for the Grizzlies. As you see, the base, I kind of trucked through it at a pretty good little rate there. If you want me to go slower through some of that, sometimes people do, just let me know. Always happy to adjust and accommodate those types of requests. Otherwise, I kind of click along at a decent clip through the base. All right, let's see what we can find in box number 2. A little Donovan Mitchell insert for the Jazz. Ryan Anderson, fabric of the game for the Rockets. That is numbered to, what does that say? 199. So Adam, you have a hit with your Rockets that you picked up as well. That's to 99 on the Anunoby. John Collins. I think wasn't that a chat pickup too? I think it was. That was another one of our unsold teams. So you're doing well so far with picking those up. John Collins for the Atlanta Hawks. At least I think that was one of our pickup teams. Little Anthony Davis Mighty insert. Mike Conley Energizers insert. Kaminsky to 99 for the Hornets. This is box number 3 that I'm taking out of the wrappers right now. Actually kind of meant to get another case of Totally Certified listed for to end on Wednesday night, the 20th. And eBay, man, they just made a mess of things tonight. Kuzma to, does that say 199? Yeah, 199 for the Lakers. Normally, when I'm putting that spreadsheet together, that is to 99 for the Jazz. I just use the end of transaction emails that eBay sends, John Wall certified mail, and I just cut and paste the user IDs right from that into the spreadsheet, and then we're ready to rock and roll. But tonight, for some reason, and eBay does this periodically, they sent me end of transaction notices maybe on a couple teams, not on the rest. Maybe not even probably a third of the teams did they send them for, and all the rest of them I had to go look up one at a time, so it got me a little bit behind. Frank Jackson for NOLA is our next out. And that was also a team you picked up, isn't it? Haven't all 3 of the autograph hits been so far in teams that you picked up in chat? I think so. That's kind of crazy, but it is true. Steph Curry, Mighty insert. Tyler Lydon. For the Jazz, Tony Bradley. Oh, that's a nice looking patch. That's really nice looking. And it's numbered to 10, so there you go. That's probably why it looks like such a nice patch, because it's low numbered, and they usually on the low numbered ones, they give us a pretty good looking piece of cloth. Frank Mason to 299. Actually, I guess, well, yeah, I guess that is right. I guess you have picked up all the autograph hits from the teams the unsold teams you bought in chat, and then one of the materials hits went to Adam for the team he bought. All right, this is our halfway box. This is box number 4. And we have, if I can get it out of there, Luke Kennard for the Detroit Pistons. The Greek Freak, return to sender insert for Giannis. Little John Wall Mighty insert. Anunoby for the Raptors. De'Aaron Fox to 199 for the Kings. Certified Mail Jokic. Paul Millsap for the Nuggets is our materials hit, number 2, 199. I know, Daniel, you got lucky with that group so far. Registered Mail Kemba Walker. That's not a bad ratio so far. She picked up 7 teams, and you've gotten hits on 3 of them so far, anyway. And sorry, my screen's trying to time out on me over there. I'm trying to get everything, trying to keep it all involved in the process. So I guess by now everybody saw the transcript from the foreign language television broadcast that had picked up the mystery chat between LeBron and Lonzo last night. I was kind of disappointed that it wasn't more earth-shattering. I mean, it was basically just like, hey, mind your business, go about your stuff, don't talk to the media, and that's about it. That is to 99 on the Malik Monk for the Hornets. I don't know, somehow you kind of wanted to think that he was giving him some super sage advice. Certified Mail, John Wall. Oh, Justin Patton for the Wolves. Oh, Mavericks. You're happy. Dennis Smith Jr. Another Steph Curry. Grizzlies. Wade Baldwin. Material to 99. Tyler Lydon. Registered Mail Mello. Hey, Daniel, how's your hand, by the way? Or your finger, more specifically, I guess. It's a finger that you lost, right? In that work accident. How's that going? I know you said for a while it was still hurting a lot. Is it better now? I mean, obviously, I know it's not going great because it's not like your finger is going to regenerate, but I'm talking about, I guess, just in terms of the functionality of your hand and hopefully a lower level of pain. Dirk Nowitzki, the Mighty. There's Mr. Bam Adebayo to 299. De'Aaron Fox insert. Justin Patton. And if anybody is logged in watching live and you can't see chat, I believe it's because you have to be logged in to YouTube to see and participate in chat. So if you're ever watching live and you hear the interaction with people in chat but you don't see it, that's why. Henry Ellenson for the Detroit Pistons. That's a second hit for the Pistons. That is numbered to 99. Oh, the cold weather. Yeah, I guess that's true. I didn't even think about that. Any kind of joint damage and stuff, I guess the cold weather really would flare it up. Well, I'm glad it's better overall, but yeah, I hadn't thought about the weather, but I'm sure that isn't pleasant. Jordan Bell for the Golden State Warriors, number 2, 249. DeAndre Jordan. If you jumped in late after we finish up Totally Certified, that is when we will be doing Elite Extra Edition Baseball. It's right after we do Certified Basketball. And I'm expecting on all of this stuff, Certified and Elite Extra Edition Baseball, that it should most likely go out on Monday. There's a very slight possibility that some of it can go out tomorrow. And it really just depends on how much I can get done tonight after the break. But a little bit of it might go tomorrow. And the most of it, I think, will go Monday. And, of course, keep in mind, post office is unreliable this time of year. Bogdanovic to $2.99. Stuff that would normally take a couple days. Sometimes it's taken 4 and 5, and one took 11 days. Houston Rockets. That is numbered to 99 as well. Do you say his name Zhao? Is that how you say his first name? I'm not sure. Of course, everybody knows I'm terrible with pronouncing the names regardless. Nicholas Batum tried to jump ship there, and he did kind of bounce off onto the mat, but he looks like he's all right. I don't see any... It doesn't seem to be any worse for the wear as a result. James Harden, mighty insert. George Hill to 99 for the Kings. Justin Jackson insert. I'm going to put that purple one over there off to the side. Victor Oladipo for the Pacers, number 2, 199. Yeah, I would say the first winter will probably be the worst. It's just, I can imagine that. That's to 199 on the Dwayne Bacon. Hopefully it'll just be uphill from here. I know there's probably not, it's not an ideal circumstance no matter what, but I am glad that it's not hurting quite as much. Yeah, Adam, you did all right with picking up the Rockets as well, didn't you? I may adjust. I think there's another case or two of this already listed. At least one more, if not 2 more. I may go in and adjust the pricing on some of those teams a little bit. I don't know. Or I may just leave it like it is, and then whatever we've got left, we can sort out and chat like we did this time, if necessary. Zizic for the Celtics. Little Kyrie Irving Celtics on the purple insert. DeAndre Jordan return to sender. Kyrie Irving mighty. Little Jimmy Butler to 99 for the Wolves. Registered male Carmelo Anthony, Thunder. I'm still used to saying Knicks for him. I probably said Knicks earlier if I saw him. That's still 199 on the Malik Monk. It's always going to go to the team that is designated on the card, even if I sometimes look at them and just autopilot it. which occasionally I do because you just get so used to certain players being at certain places. Dennis Smith Jr. So the Mavs with the match sets. You got the autograph a while ago, and now you have a material numbered to 249 to go with it. Lauri Markkanen for the Bulls. All right, let's recap. We got all the way through that with no Panini Rewards points. I'm so excited because you guys know how I hate those, or at least most of you know, because most of you have bid with me enough to hear at some point me go off on that tangent, I think. Let's do the material first, actually. I'll go back the way I had it. Dennis Smith Jr., and again, just recapping our break here. And once again, anticipated that this stuff is going to ship out on Monday. It's always possible a little bit could get out the door tomorrow. And there's always the possibility that a little bit might not get out the door until Tuesday. But for the most part, I think Monday will be the majority of it. And I probably will list up through maybe like the 21st or so, maybe even the 22nd, and then we'll take a few days off probably for the holidays and then come back with it again. Or I don't know, I could have some list, I could have some in during that period and then we just break it after the holidays. I haven't really decided how I want to do that yet. Do you all have any preference as to how you, what day or days you prefer to take off on the holidays from breaking? Since you all are the ones bidding and breaking, your input would certainly be welcome in regard to answering that question. So I'm sure a lot of you are getting ready to take off, the ones that have basketball and aren't involved in baseball. So to everybody, basketball, baseball, excuse me, everybody involved tonight, thank you guys. I always appreciate you bidding and breaking with me and keeping me company in chat and picking up unsold teams and all that stuff. I always appreciate that. So thank you very much. And let's take a look at next. 5 boxes of 2017 Panini Elite Extra Edition Baseball. This is a quarter case break, and this is break number 3, so third time we have broken it. Our eBay end date was tonight, 12:15. Our live stream schedule also tonight, 12:15. We started at 10 Eastern. Our team names are on the left, winning bidders across from it on the right-hand side. And keep in mind, we had 2 categories in here outside of our normal team categories. One of those is Team USA. So any cards that we pull that say Team USA will go to that bidding spot. And the second one that's a little outside of what you would normally see is our international cards, our international team cards. And what that means is we're going to find some cards, almost certainly, because our first 2 breaks we found tons of them, that where it would normally have a team name on it, it will instead just say international, because they're prospects that, well, obviously are international, but haven't signed with anybody yet. So that's the deal with those. You'll see here, of course, that I am taking out all 10 of the boxes that we have left, even though we're going to open only 5 of them tonight. You'll also notice they've been numbered on the end already, actually on both ends already. So now we're going to flip them over to the side so I can, so I have a fresh spot to number. And we'll number these 1 through 10, and then we'll let random.org cycle through those 10 numbers and tell us which of these 5 we're going to open tonight and which 5 will be left for our final break out of this case. And normally I probably would have broken this as a half case or maybe even a full case, but it has been so weird bidding-wise all month long that one night I can break something and it brings a certain amount. You can break the same thing the next night and make $200 or $300 less. And this last 30 days has cost me an absolute fortune. So I decided to be a little more conservative with the stuff that I have right now left until we get through the holidays, because you know, it's normal to have a little variance from night to night, but not massive, huge swings like we've been having. So that's why we're doing this in smaller quantities this time. So it looks like we're opening tonight 5, 6, 10, 2, and 7. So 2, 5, 6, 7, 10 are the boxes that random is giving us. 2, 5, 6, 7, 10. All right. That's relatively easy. And then obviously the 5 that are left will be the fourth and final break out of this particular case. This break has a lot of hits in it. If you're not familiar with it, if you haven't done a break with Elite Extra Edition before, it's Panini's version of Bowman, basically. So it's a lot of prospecting, but it's also a lot of hits for the money. Each box has 8 autographs and 2 memorabilia cards, so 10 hits a box. And like any other Panini product, it will say on average, because occasionally they'll not give you a hit and give you a rewards point card instead. Which I think we have found one for sure, maybe 2, I can't remember, but definitely we found 1 in the case that we've opened up to this point, but not an extraordinary number, so nothing too outrageous so far. And of course, we'll find everything in here is numbered. You're not going to find any cards that aren't numbered. What I would consider to be kind of the base cards in this set are numbered to 999. And then we can find lower numbered cards, of course, from there in terms of the non-hits. And then sometimes the hits are numbered and sometimes they aren't. So this is an example of what I call a base card. I mean, technically it's not because it's numbered, but it kind of is because this is the majority of the numbered stuff is going to be that isn't a hit. So that to 999. Looks like my Cincinnati Reds are going to get involved early here. That is numbered to 150 for the Stuart Fairchild. Quentin Holmes for the Indians is our first signature hit, and it is numbered to 50, right? Yeah, 50. So nice low number coming out for the Indians. Then we have Danny Mars and Tavares for the Red Sox, our dual materials, numbered to 99, future threads. They could have maybe given us a second color there on one of those, but it was not to be, I guess. $9.99. This is an international, as an example of what I was talking about earlier. Any cards that say international right there instead of a team name go to that international bidding spot. And I just stacked that over there. Astros. I'm sorry. Why did I say Astros? That's the Red Sox. Getting ahead of myself. Medina, die cut to 25, low number for the Phillies. Torres coming out for the Yanks, numbered to 49, triple relic. $9.99. Colton Hawk to 50, no, to 75. For the Marlins. Just a little blank dummy insert card, whatever you want to call it. Mark Vientos. That one is not numbered. Some of these guys are sticker autos and some of these are on card. It's just kind of a mix of the two in this product, if you're wondering about that. Brett Netzer for the Red Sox, and he has got something below his signature there. I don't even know what that is. Like a little quote or something under there. Those two were to $9.99. Martinez for the Marlins, die cut to $99. Dane Myers for the Tigers. That one's a sticker. Nice little Brendan Rodgers coming out for the Rockies. Very nice, actually. Numbered 5 of 5, and that's a very nice looking piece of material, too. Very, very cool hit for the Rockies with that Brendan Rodgers. $9.99, $9.99. Tigers to $150. Tampa Bay Rays to $75. Die cut sticker auto. Cardinals, that one is not numbered. And an international. So my little Zach Cozart, yeah, he's traded away. Well, not traded away. He was a free agent. Signed away, I should say, I guess. I just kind of kept hoping it wasn't going to come to that, but I kind of knew it would. And he went to the Angels, and he's moving to third base. I mean, the Angels are loading up, right? They picked up Ian Kinsler for to play second, of course. And Zach is going to play third. They'll keep Simmons at shortstop. And then, of course, they're adding Ohtani, obviously. So the Angels, they're not playing around, man. They're coming after Big Brother, the Dodgers. I can't wait to see what that team's going to look like. That is an international to 200. I'm sorry. Why did I say international? That's the Pirates. Obviously, I've got different things on my mind at the moment. I need to just pay attention to what I'm doing. I am paying attention to what I'm doing, but I need to stop thinking about other things as well. That's the Diamondbacks. Like, I thought I saw a hit ahead for an international. So, and in my head, I'm thinking, oh, I think that next hit might be international. And so, yeah, I'm looking at the Pirates card and spit out that. Marte from Minnesota, Garcia for the Nats. Unless we have the same team owner for both, that will have to go to random. It's numbered to 149. If I can get the sleeve open. And I was wrong about thinking I had an international hit anyway, on top of all of that. LeCastro, that is numbered to 49, die cut. Bryce Johnson for the Giants to 25, nice low number, sticker, auto. Willy Adames for the Tampa Bay Rays to 25. You've got quad relics, and 3 of the 4 are 2 colors, so I'm not going to argue with that. Although I have to say the Brendan Rodgers, that was pretty sweet. That's the best one I've seen so far. This is to 100 for the Red Sox. And if you want a one-touch for that, or for anything else that you open or that you pull in a break with me, just shoot me a message, let me know. That's to 75 for the Padres. Tanner Houck, because Boston is cleaning up. That's why. Boston has had a lot of hits so far in this break. But the price for the one-touch, guys, is generally going to be around $3 by the time you do the case and the PayPal fees. International for Fabian, numbered to 200, I think that said. Ramirez for the Baltimore Orioles, not numbered. A little Ronald Acuna for the Braves, and it's signed. Yay, Braves are happy. Numbered to 35. Future threads and sticker auto. Nice little hit for Atlanta Braves. Jonah Todd to 75. Dylan Busby for the Pirates. Shed Long, how about that, for my Cincinnati Reds. Daniel, let me think about this. I don't know. I mean, I have definitely said San Diego a couple times, but I don't know if it was for numbered stuff or auto or not, but you know we're going to recap it. We'll recap it at the end. You probably also know my memory is terrible. Sometimes I will spit out something that we opened last night and think I just vaguely remember what goes with what break, because I do so many breaks. I don't always remember which goes with which in the moment. But that's why we recap it, because we can't rely on my memory. Miami Marlins, Colton Houck. David Garcia and Ronald Guzman. For the Rangers, that is numbered to 125 on those future threads. $9.99, of course, on both of those. Brendan McKay for the Rays. Let's hope it's signed. That's all right. Maybe we're gonna find it yet. Let's keep the mojo. There's a San Diego Padre with Adrian Morejon. Tanner Scott for the Baltimore Orioles. Oh, wow, that is a nice looking set of materials. That is also numbered to 5, so that is our second card tonight that we've pulled out numbered to 5, but that's pretty sweet right there. I like that relic a lot. Freddie Peralta to 100 for the Brewers. Atlanta Braves again, Freddie Tarnok. Brendan Little, numbered to 75, I believe that says. It is die cut. Freddie Peralta again, this one numbered to 200 for the Brewers. Cole Brannon, because the Red Sox are just crushing this break. That's numbered to 25. International, Carlos Aguilar. That is numbered to 35 with the relic and sticker auto. That is the first international hit I guess we pulled tonight, and the other nights we pulled bunches and bunches of them. Raylim, why are you making a frowny face? I see your frowny face over there in chat. Larry Ernesto to 75. Rojas, numbered to 10. Little Ronnie Rojas. Nice low number, sticker auto. Trenton Kemp, Red Sox keeping on a roll there. They just keep on keeping on. That's a bunch of Red Sox hits. Lots and lots. So this is box 4 of 5 that I'm taking out of the wrappers right now. And of course, I will recap all of our hits, all of our autograph and relic hits. We're not going to recap everything numbered, obviously, because every card in here is numbered. But we'll recap that at the end of the break. Clark Schmidt, numbered to 150. I need to get another little stack of sleeves out. Oh, you have a sad face because you don't have the Orioles tonight. I'm sorry. Yeah, didn't we had an Oriole or two last night, didn't we? I think. Maybe not. I thought we did. Well, like I said, sometimes I don't remember what comes out what night, but I did think we had some Orioles last night. Brennan Lund. But I will grant you it's probably not as nice as that patch I just saw, because that's a pretty nice patch. There's a nice hit for Chicago to 100. Eloy Jimenez. It's a good one. Still can't believe they traded him. That's just crazy, isn't it? I mean, the original Cubs traded him away. Kevin Smith. to 200. Freddie Peralta for the Brewers. I think that's like the second or third Freddie Peralta we've pulled. Rhys Hoskins for the Phillies. Oh, I was hoping that was going to be signed. That's to 99, triple relics. Charcer, is that Charcer? Yeah, Charcer Burks to 100. Here's one of our international guys, Bayron Lora. Goes to the international bidding spot, of course. Kevin Smith for the Blue Jays to 50. My screen's trying to take a nap on me again over there. Tyler Freeman. I believe that says to 200 for the Indians. And here's Charcer Burks again. Because why settle for one if you can have two? Danny Mars. Wow, unbelievably, Red Sox again to 99. This is just like a whole run of Red Sox in this particular part of the case. It's kind of crazy. Dustin Fowler to 75. Oakland. Hurtado, international. Nick Denny for the Royals. Sticker auto and relic numbered to 35. You know what we haven't seen tonight so far? Anything for Team USA. Which again, in our other breaks, we definitely had Team USA hits coming out. But I haven't seen any Team USA so far. But we have had some for the international. So maybe a Team USA will come out of here. And if it doesn't, and you have that bidding spot, I'll still send you something. So you will still receive something if you don't pull anything in the international. Well, I'm sorry, in the Team USA spot. The international spot, obviously, we have pulled cards for them already. Jonah Todd, die cut to 99. Jake Thompson, again for Boston. That is to 35. So pretty much if you have the Red Sox, you have a bunch of these hits. Oh, there's a Team USA. Thank goodness. You're not going to go home empty-handed. John Olson, numbered to 99. Marte to 999. House to 999. Seth Romero for the Nationals. That's to 75. Just a little dummy card there. Gavin Sheets, unnumbered. Whoops, rewards points. So that we will have to send out by way of random, because that did replace one of our hits, so we'll take care of that in a minute too. Jordan Holloway to 200. Tyler Freeman, Indians. Wow, that is a crazy looking signature, isn't it? I mean, that's worse than mine, okay? My signature is bad, but that's worse than mine. AJ Winter for the Braves to 99. Triple relics, at least you got a little bit of red in there too. Royals to 100 with the Evan Steele. Ronald Guzman for the Rangers. That's definitely a sticker auto. Sometimes I can tell, sometimes I can't. Depends on how the light hits it. Nick Gordon. Triple relics to 125. And here's a Guzman die cut for the Rangers, numbered to 99. AJ Mentor for the Braves. Nice little season ticket. And Louis Robert. Sticker auto on that one, not numbered. And Diaz, just on the base. All right, so before we recap, we have a couple of things we have to do here, a couple little housekeeping things to handle. One of them is this card, which has both the Twins and the Nationals on it. And here's what we're going to do. First, we're going to move the camera back that I keep apparently hitting. Then we're going to look and see if we have the same person that owns the Twins and the Nationals, or if we have a different person owning each of those teams. If we have a different person owning them, we're going to go to random to sort that out. So the Nationals, Stang Lover, and the Twins. Where are you, Twins? Logic Boy. Okay. So that means we do have to go to random. And the way that I do this, guys, I enter it either top to bottom or left to right, depending on how a card is oriented. In this case, that is a top to bottom card, which means the Twins are going to go in first, and then the Nationals second. And I'll hit random 3 different times. The first 2 times are not going to count. The third one will count. So ignore the first 2. So here's the first one, doesn't matter. Here comes the second one, doesn't matter. Third and final does matter. And it comes up with the Twins. And there's our 3 times, our date and time stamp. And you see the Twins on top. So let's get back over here to this. And this is in a sleeve, guys. So I'm writing on the sleeve, not on the card. But I'm just circling Minnesota there on the back so that I remember where to send that. Now we have our handy little 150 Panini Rewards Points card. And that replaced one of our hits, sadly. So I'm going to bring you along with me while we go through this process. I'm going to cut and paste everything from our list here, including the Team USA bidding spot and the international bidding spot. And then we're going to roll over here to random once again. And because we have 32 entries in this list, I don't do random multiple times when we have plenty of items in the list. So we're just going to paste them in here. I'll scroll up so you can see every team is accounted for. I didn't leave anybody out. We'll hit random 1 time. Whoever ends up on the top's taking that one home. And that is the Colorado Rockies with our 150 Panini Rewards Points. This is also in a sleeve, so I am writing on the sleeve, not on your little card. Oh, Edward, you are asking me for the home run. Oh, you're talking about Aaron Judge? Well, gosh, to tell you the truth, Edward, those Aaron Judge cards, it can be a lot of money or not as much money. So it depends if you're talking which series you're talking about, and is the card, is it autographed? Is it a relic? Is it numbered? Is it just a base card? I have a little bit more information. We can probably point you in the right direction on that. So let's recap, guys. If you missed me saying it earlier, I expect all of this stuff is going to ship out Monday. Possible that some could hold over into Tuesday. It's also possible a few could get out tomorrow. 150 rewards points went to the Rockies. This dual relic went to the Twins by way of random.org. And this is our stack of autographs. We're not going to flip all these over again the second time. I believe we looked at the back of all of them originally. So we're just doing this as a quick little run through here so that if someone jumped in late, they can take another look. That is a nice little hit to 10. Nice low number, I should say. Hit to 10. And of course, lots of times people don't watch live anyway. They wait for it to be posted and then scroll through all the boring parts of opening stuff and go right to the end where the good stuff is, where we can see what the hits are. We do have another stack of hits to go through, so we're not quite done yet. This one, of course, remember, going to the international bidding spot. This one as well goes to the international bidding spot, as does that. And this John Olson goes to the Team USA bidding spot. And then everything else here, of course, is our regularly scheduled programming. And we'll go to the teams that are, or the team that is noted on the card. Nice little hit there to 5 for Baltimore. Couple of nice hits. That is the other one numbered to 5 tonight, the Brendan Rodgers. Equally nice. All right, Edward, let's see. What are you telling me here in chat? Oh, you're trying to get a card for somebody for Christmas. Gosh, Edward, I mean, it just depends so much on what you're looking for, if it's autographed, if it's numbered, what series it is, because, I mean, there are so many different card values. It is impossible to tell you exactly what a card would be worth without knowing a little bit more information on it. And Adam, yes, I will send you the PayPal invoice for your team, that extra team, and Totally Certified as soon as we wrap up the break. And I will do the same for you, Daniel. Both you guys will get your PayPal money request invoices here in the next 10 minutes or so. And that is it for tonight, guys. As always, I thank you so much. I very much appreciate you hanging out with me and bidding and breaking, and I hope I will see you again. We've got more Elite Extra Edition to go. We've got some Bowman Draft, of course, coming up next week. We have got Bowman's Best and all kinds of other fun stuff, football and basketball and the works. So hopefully I'll see you again. In the meantime, have a great weekend. Bye-bye.